Herzlich willkommen zurück, liebe Freunde, zu einer neuen Folge. Wir spielen Red Dead Redemption 2. Ja, wir sind umgezogen, Freunde. Wir sind umgezogen, haben uns ein neues Zuhause gesucht. Wollen wir aufs Kärtchen? Wir waren vorher hier, glaube ich. Hier? Müsste hier gewesen sein. Jo, war hier. Wir waren hier, irgendwo in diesem Bereich. Jetzt sind wir hier rübergezogen. Schön ans Wasser, hier ist es schön. Sieht gut aus. Gefällt mir besser wie davor. Jetzt kann man jetzt auch ein Boot und sowas hinbauen. Das ist schön. Ein bisschen Munition, ein bisschen Fleisch haben wir jetzt auch freigeschaltet. Und jetzt möchte Dutchy Boy wieder was von uns. Also werden wir mal gucken, was Dutchy Boy von uns will. Wo ist er denn? Ach da. Der neue Süden. Alter Freund.
It's funny. Us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on.
Folge Dutch. Ich glaube, unser Bart ist krass gewachsen.
Old Hosea says that there's a trick around here. I reckon it's full of fit.
Wahrscheinlich, er will angeln gehen. Er will bestimmt angeln. Hier ist wirklich schöner, finde ich. Sieht viel freundlicher aus. Oh, ist ein mächtig dicker Baum. Oh.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would... My days are looking good along, old.
Warte mal, wir gucken mal kurz. Er sagt ja warm. Wie es unserem Typen geht. Temperatur ist normal. Alles beim Alten. Aber wir sind immer noch untergewichtig. Ja, wir sind immer noch untergewichtig. Hallo Stully Boy.
Alright, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
It'll take more than that, boy.
Ich muss mich hier tatsächlich noch rasieren, ey.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day.
Oh, mal Glück gehabt mit dem Zug.
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Hold.
Wir sehen ja auch nicht aus wie eine kriminelle Bande.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot to bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
Ooh.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
Wir haben's gleich. Wenn der Zug jetzt bremst, sind wir am Arsch.
You all are a goddamn joke.
That must have hurt. Lee, stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. Get alongside that flat carriage. Don't let these bastards get away. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother. Watch out, he's throwing bottles at us.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing!
Oh, ich glaube, ich muss mich wieder befreien.
That's enough! Damn it!
Mach's gut.
Go on, don't lose him.
Jetzt bin ich oder so ein verfickter Aushilfs-Sheriff oder was? Jungs, bleibt doch stehen, es ist doch besser für uns alle. Jungs.
Come on, shitbag!
Go, get after them.
Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
Könnte denn jemand vom Zug schmeißen hier? So, der nächste bitte.
Stay on him.
You're only making it worse.
Reitet der gerade mein Pferd? Oh, ich glaube, er ist der Schlimmste von allen.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Jetzt bist du am Arsch, Freundchen.
Come here. We need to bother. Let me go. Can't can't do that.
Try at least.
Are you sure?
Uiuiui. Ich glaube, ich habe ein Messer im Bauch.
Need some gin? Come on.
So.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Hebt den Anderson-Jungen auf. Machen wir. Oh, ich sehe ein bisschen verprügelt aus.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on.
Wo kommt der zweite Gaul her?
A fine job, well done.
Danke.
Pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray.
Warum muss mein Pferd das immer alles tragen?
There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Ja, wir machen uns eigentlich auch ganz gut als Bulle, oder?
We're gonna bear left here.
Würde es mehr von uns geben als Bulle, dann wären die hier nicht so talentiert, wie wir sind. Ach ja, und Dutch hat allen gesagt, die sollen sich hier benehmen in der Stadt. Er möchte wohl nicht nochmal auffliegen. Verstehe ich ja irgendwo. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass das so lange gut klappen wird. Irgendwann wird irgendjemand von uns da wahrscheinlich mal seine Wumme benutzen. Wobei, die Bullen waren hier schon mal ganz nett. Nett.
Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family.
Gehört ja alles den Grays.
Store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Come on, partner, before he wakes up.
Ja, chill mal, Bruder.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, was läuft?
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Ich glaube, wir müssen uns rasieren.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Ja, gehen wir angeln, würde ich sagen. Das war ja unser Ziel. Ah, da kommt die Gang.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Get a move on, will you?
Mal sehen, was wir für Fische kriegen.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Penner.
Very funny. So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neater than that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Okay. Dutch verfolgte scheinbar einen Plan, dass wir hier so ein bisschen unter die Leute kommen. Nicht auffallen und sowas. So ein auf, wir sind anständig geworden. Was natürlich nicht der Fall ist, obwohl ich versuche hier ständig anständig zu sein. Aber gut, manchmal geht es nicht. Man muss ja dann, das liegt immer im Auge des Betrachters, wer in dem Augenblick der Böse war. Im Auge des Betrachters, wer unmittelbar der Böse war. Ich bin fester Meinung, wir haben uns immer nur verteidigt. So, Punkt. Da ist ein Boot. Da sind Boote.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Okay. Wir gehen also Boot fahren, ja?
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get
Ach
us
so.
a bit deeper.
Ich muss den Rhythmus spüren. So ist doch angenehm.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Köderrad. Seeköder am Haken zu befestigen.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Partner?
Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya! Ah, I should have had that one.
Wir machen das mal hier auf ganz entspannt, drehen hier am Rad. Ich weiß nicht, was meine Schnur da für einen Bogen macht.
Go back empty-handed. Arthur's got a bite. Nice, you hooked him.
I got a bite. Got one. Shit. Got away.
Ich habe ihn.
Okay, that was a bite. There, hooked him.
Wir haben einen. Stimmt, ein Hai. Da ist jetzt ein Hai dran. Oh, das ist ein Prachtkerlchen. Glaube ich.
That feels like a bite. There we go.
Oh Gott, wo haben wir den hingeschmissen, Alter? Boah, hier sind aber mächtig große Dinger. Guck mal, was hier vorne für ein großes Ding ist. Unser ist auch nicht so klein.
There you go. That's a nice one.
Got one.
Not bad.
Auch Regenbogenforelle genannt ist einer behalten.
Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Hallo, Fischchen.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was.
Ich glaube, da kommt was.
Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Die haben Spaß hier, die Jungs.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a
Oh, wieder
lot.
nichts gefangen.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though.
Gleich hab ich einen Vogel an der Angel.
Right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer
Wieder einer an der
to the
Angel.
sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always...
Kann man jetzt Fischi leihen.
I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way. And
Zack.
me in hers.
Prachtexemplar.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Oh, sagt er sogar.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis.
Komm, einmal noch.
50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Einen holen wir uns noch und dann geht's ab zurück.
You got a bite.
You got a bite there, Arthur. That's on the hook, Arthur.
Das wird wieder ein großer, das merke ich. Habe ich direkt im Urin. Das ist ein Free Willy dran. Moby Dick. Ah, seht ihr?
Nicely done, Arthur.
Boah. Okay. Ist doch nur Nemo. Behalten.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Haben wir den im Menü jetzt hier oder was? Ja, wegstecken.
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha.
Thank you, boy.
Achso.
Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Three mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground, ground. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchantmen who do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Tja, warum? Können auch wissen, dass wir Spaß hatten. Ich meine, wir haben mir schließlich auch ein Boot besorgt für die. Also für uns, dann können sie da gut angeln und so. Da ist schon unser Lager und ich glaube, wir brauchen dringend eine Rasur. Unsere Haare sind, glaube ich, auch schon wieder gewachsen. Mal gleich mal gucken. Ich glaube, die sind wieder gewachsen. Die denken sich jetzt gerade wieder, was haben die Jungs nur wieder gemacht?
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Die Haare sind noch fresh. Aber der Bart ist Penner.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Ja, gib mir auch.
Now make yourself useful. In the first part Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Ah, hier können wir uns rasieren.
Sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the Navy?
Yeah, they left the ladies in port.
And you
Rasieren.
did you?
Gesamten Bart.
Depending on the ladies.
Guck, der ist wieder richtig gewachsen, das Ding. So, wir wollen so. So, jetzt ist er wieder fresh. Sollen wir, glaube ich, zu Pearson, oder? Mr. Pearson. Er will bestimmt unsere Fische haben. Da können wir mal rüber. Ja. So, ich dachte, er will irgendwas.
The bastards have spotted me at the bar and taken the bullets out of me gun.
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a hand, lady.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Die Dosen schweben.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife.
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess.
Mhm.
Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Fahren Sie zum Laden. Wo ist der? Ach du Scheiße.
Never gonna get there at this pace.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. Now, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Schweinerei.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above
That your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talked to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
Das ist eine Todsünde, die Post von anderen lesen. Sowas macht man doch nicht, das gehört sich nicht. Nee. Aber die gönnen sich das hier einfach. Ganz wie sie wollen. Jetzt gehen wir shoppen. Und wieso habe ich das Gefühl, dass es nicht einfach dabei bleibt, dass wir hier nur Post wegbringen und einkaufen fahren? Ich habe echt das Gefühl, dass hier irgendwas passieren wird. Vielleicht auch so hotelzimmermäßig was passieren wird, man weiß nicht. Kleine Prinzessin hier will Abenteuer erleben. Zeigen wir ihr Abenteuer. Vielleicht will sie mit einer Schlange kämpfen. Ja. Die Wege hier sind besser wie die Straßen heutzutage. Ehrlich jetzt. Wenn ich mit dem Auto irgendwo drüber fahre, wackel ich deutlich mehr als die hier. Auf dem Pferdchen. So, Rhodes. Sitz. Oh. Oh, die Kutsche ist alleine gefahren.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Begib dich zur Postmeisterei. Mach ich. Warum parken wir am Arsch der Welt, wenn wir... wir dann so weit zurücklaufen müssen. Hier, oder was? Die Post gab es schon immer. Tja, moin.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right.
Senden. Keine versendeten Gegenstände.
Okay, no trouble.
Kopfgeld bezahlen?
Bye now.
That comes as no surprise.
Well, must have gone.
New Hanover.
You take care.
I caught some reprobate shambling around
So.
my backyard yesterday.
Zurück zur Kutsche. Mal wetten, sie hat jetzt Ärger gemacht. Ist das Stulle? Nee. War er nicht.
My sister's newborn had more strength than you and he came out bright blue.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Oh, sie hat sich umgezogen. Komm, Schnecke.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Ha!
Oh, jetzt fährt sie.
You get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see.
Don't start.
Jetzt werden wir bestimmt überfallen oder so.
Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I owned got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the
Nope.
damn cook.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to
Steve.
pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
Jen, let's get the hell out of here. Go! What the hell was that?
So, wo ist der andere?
New pair. Pants. Think you're landing records.
Oh, I'm gonna blow you son of a bitch down!
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish. Ah, that's how you want to do it? You okay there, Sadie?
Wo denn? Ach da.
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
So, jetzt noch irgendwo einer. Ach da.
Lady, you are enjoying this far too much.
Der lebt ja immer noch.
Shit, you should have cooperated.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. I shoot.
Junge, Junge,
I'll
Junge.
drive us back. Probably shouldn't linger here too long.
Komm her schon, Schnecke.
Oh, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Careful now.
Achso, jetzt darf ich wieder fahren.
We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
Hallo, Pferdchen.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
So ist doch ganz witzig hier so aus der Ego-Perspektive. Ey, Pferdchen, wohin? Der reitet alleine?
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty.
And nice pants, by the way.
Nette Hose. Was hat er denn?
Arthur.
Ja, bitte, kleiner Mann.
Arthur.
Don't go too close to the water here, Jack.
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
Good boy.
Braver Junge.
How you gentlemen keeping?
Fine, Miss Grimshaw.
So, kann ich hier irgendwo was essen?
I must say, all this adventure and wandering over mountain paths.
Hier kann ich essen, oder was?
Being chased and running for our lives. Corey agrees with you.
Brötchen.
You know, if I didn't know, I'd think you's the same age as them silly girls.
Wenn wir das jetzt wieder essen, was passiert dann?
Away with you, silly man.
Oh, no, no.
Wird das voller?
I was 5 years younger, oh, and $1,000 richer. Well, I'd marry you. Make a dishonest...
Vielleicht können wir das Auge noch ein bisschen höher machen. So, den hier.
And that'd be the best decision I ever took.
So.
You're a fine woman. Oh, you keep it hidden.
Jetzt werfen wir mal einen Blick aufs Kärtchen. Und wir sehen... Wir sollen in dem Haus der Grace mal rumschnüffeln. Vorher möchte ich jetzt aber mal hier rüber zu Mika. Mika Bell. Und gucken, was der von uns will. Das Ganze werden wir uns dann in der neuen Folge angucken. Bis dahin, danke fürs Zusehen. Lasst mir was da, wenn ihr Bock habt.
What do you mean?
About those two families. The rich ones in the big houses.
I don't know.
Go have a look around. See what you can find out. Calmly, I mean.
Sure.
Dutch and I, we both think there's money to be made.
I hope so. I'll see what I can find out.
Essen ist fertig. Was? Was stand da? Einpissen? Eingießen. Was ist das? Kaffee? Das ist Kaffee, oder? Warum hat er das weggemacht? Und was futtern hier? Nehmen.
Evening.
So, voll gefuttert. Geht's dann auf. Wie gesagt, danke fürs Zusehen. Das war's. Ja. Bleibt sauber. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.